makes these people very ambitious. Similarly, the number 2 is ruled by the moon, which influences our sacral chakra, which in turn influences our emotional balance. Dr. Ratan hails from India and is a clinical aromatherapist and healer. He is the author of Handbook of Aromatherapy and co-author of Journey Through Chakras. He conducts training programs in integrated healing techniques. I'd like to welcome Dr. Ratan.
Namaste everyone.
Hello.
Well, he told you that I am Dr. Ratan and I come from India. I practice clinical aromatherapy, combine it with chakra healing, lymphatic drainage and emotion clearing. Today I am going to share some of my views about chakras, numbers and planets. How many of you are aware about chakras? I know most of you are knowing about chakras. Can anybody tell me why chakras are there?
Energy centers?
They are all energy centers, but what these energy centers doing on your body?
Information.
No?
No.
Do they hold emotion?
No?
Controlling vital functions?
No, they are representing the activity of vital organs and glands. That's why the 7 chakras are depicted in your torso and head. That's the part of the body housing your vital organs and glands. Okay? Like today we say everything is energy. And healthy human beings' energy measured is between 62 to 76 megahertz. Megahertz is the measure of energy. What happens to our energy when we have a negative thought or emotion? Goes down. Stress, anxiety, depression, everything brings your energy down. Is it? How do you perk it up? You do some positive thinking, some sharing, some spiritual practices, some rest. Okay? But everybody is not capable of bringing their energy back. We call them chronic or acute cases. In chronic and acute cases, the energy keeps dipping. And when your energy goes down below 58 megahertz, you start inviting disease in the body. At 58 megahertz, your immune system breaks. And when the immune system breaks, disease manifests in the body. The modern medicine causes psychosomatic disorders. You heard the term psychosomatic, mind over body? And they have to do all kind of research. What causes what? What causes, say, breast cancer women? What causes simple things like headaches and migraines? Everything they have to do a research. But if you understand the chakra system, you will understand what kind of mental and emotional state affects which chakra and what kind of organs may be affected and which kind of disease can come to the body. Now, to nourish the energy of the physical body, all of us do one thing: we eat food. And different kind of food provide us energy at different levels. 0 to 10 is the energy of all the food which is refrigerated and preserved. You eat that kind of food, what really happens? Your tummy is full, but body feels lethargic, isn't it? 10 to 20 is the energy of all the food which we say is fresh food. But today a lot of fresh food is GM food. That's why it looks good, gives you less energy. 20 to 30 is the energy of all the food which is organic or eco-harvested. When you eat that kind of foods, you feel better. And 30 to 40 is the energy of all the food which we say is living food. And what is living food? Sprouts. Living food is like sprouts, okay? Now, Ayurveda recommends that you should soak your almonds at night and eat them in the morning. Instead of having handful of almonds, you can eat 5 to 7 almonds, soak them at night, remove the peel and eat them in the morning. You will get much more health benefits. It will improve your skin quality, it will help your bones, it will help your hair, it will help your immune system, bones, everything. So this is the key. Now, choosing your food, is your choice. You can choose your food rationally that this is good for you, or you can go by your taste buds. But once the food has gone inside your mouth, what control do you have? You don't have any control. What controls it is your body's autonomous nervous system or your body's intelligence. And it ensures it draws enough nutrient from the food and supplies to your vital organs. God has not given that choice to you because you would mess yourself up. Simple. Because if you would have gotten the choice, what you would do is, oh, my skin should look good, my hair should be nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not what we are looking for. Your intelligence ensures that you survive first. For you to survive, your nutrients have to be first going to your vital organs. And when people are not healthy physically, mentally, or emotionally, either you do not eat well or you do not absorb well. In that case, there is a deficiency of nutrients, isn't it? And if there is a deficiency of nutrients, which organ of the body will suffer? Which organ? No. That's why God has not given you that choice. Okay? No. The only organ which is not vital for your survival is your skin and hair. That's why in aromatherapy we use a term, your skin is the mirror of your health. If you're healthy, you have a radiant skin, isn't it? And if you're not healthy, it shows in the quality of your skin. You develop under eye dark circles, you may lose hair, you people develop skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis and all that. It all is a reflection of something is not right inside. Okay? Now, another aspect. You have all studied energy, isn't it? Have you studied energy? What is the basic principle of energy?
Not be created or destroyed.
Yes. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. What you got as a nutrient is from food, is the cycle. From food you get the energy goes to the organs. Organs use the energy, isn't it? And they release certain amount of process energy. And how does the process energy move in the body? Do you know? You know, modern medicine has done all the studies on dead bodies. And dead bodies do not have energy, so they don't understand energy. Tantra understands energy. Okay? Tantra understands energy, and according to Tantra, energy moves in the body in nadis. Have you heard the term nadis? Nadi, N-A-D-I. Nadis are the channels of energy in our body. Okay? Like you have nervous system, you have arteries and veins and everything in the body, you have nadis all over the body. And according to Tantra, we have 72,000 nadis in the body. 72,000 channels of energy all over your body. Now, according to numerology, number 9 is the highest number, isn't it? 1 to 9? 9 is the number of completion. Here, 72,000 adds up to 9. And 9 has a significance here. 9 are the openings in your body through which you experience this world. Have you ever realized it? Count. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, your mouth, anus and genitals. They are the 9 openings. According to Tantra, out of these 72,000 nadis, 3 nadis are the most important. What are the 3 nadis? They are called Ida, Pingla and Sushumna. How many of you understand these terms? Okay, good. Now, those who don't understand, for them, Ida is the lunar nadi associated with your left nostril. Pingla is the solar nadi associated with your right nostril. These 2 nadis, left and right, crisscross at each chakra and meet at the same point at the root chakra. And Sushumna is the nadi parallel to your spine through which your Kundalini moves. Okay? So these are the 3 nadis. I'll explain you later about them. Now each of your organs using energy releases energy through these nadis. And these nadis converge to the points we call chakra, and that energy gets released from chakras like a tornado on the surface of earth. Like when somebody comes to me for chakra healing, what I do is have the person lying, use my pendulum to check the energies of the chakra. If the pendulum is going clockwise, chakra is balanced. If the pendulum is going front and back, chakra has energy but it is not balanced. If the pendulum is stuck, it's not moving, that means chakra energies are congested. Okay? And if the pendulum is going anti-clockwise, it shows any organ associated with the chakra is diseased. It is not healthy. It is a sign of not healthy. Even a woman, if she is having a menstrual cycle, you check her chakra, your sacral chakra may go anti-clockwise, because menstruation is the elimination. Downward flow is not inward flow. So this is how it works. Okay? Now, when a child is conceived in the mother's womb, the first organ which forms is the brain and the hypothalamus. And when the brain and the hypothalamus forms, your crown chakra opens. When your crown chakra opens, your soul comes to the body. So what is the soul? Soul is your individual consciousness. Where was it before? It was the part of universal consciousness. Then it gets separated from universal consciousness, becomes an individual consciousness, and you become an entity, isn't it? When you become an entity, your soul comes to the body, it comes with a blueprint. And that blueprint is your destiny in this lifetime. What kind of parents you will be born to, what kind of body you are going to have, what kind of life experiences you are going to have are already in the blueprint. And that blueprint is based on your past life karma. You know, whether you believe in karma or not, in different lifetimes, what you have done or ignored to do is all karma, which is deposited like your bank account. Your karmic credits and karmic debits. Okay? Out of that, some is taken out for you to go through in this lifetime. And that becomes your blueprint in this life. So, this is how, when people go to psychic, astrologers, palmists, numerologists, what are they trying to do? They are trying to read, they are trying to decipher your blueprint. But everybody cannot be perfectly right. People can do some guesswork. Okay? Now, once this consciousness comes there, it does not stay in your crown chakra. When your body starts forming, your spinal column forms, and parallel to the spinal column forms your Sushumna Nadi. Okay? And through this Sushumna Nadi, this consciousness flows all the way down. And this consciousness settles at the root chakra and becomes your Kundalini. This consciousness is your Kundalini, which activates. When it activates, it starts forming your root chakra. Your physical body develops in your mother's womb. It takes 9 months, isn't it? But it is not developed properly. It takes 7 more years for your physical body to develop completely. You know, a newborn baby doesn't even have well-developed kneecaps. A newborn baby doesn't have well-developed kneecaps. Kneecaps take 2 years. Kneecaps take 2 years to develop in a baby. So your first 7 years are your physical developmental stage. Any imbalance of the root chakra in the first 7 years may lead to physical disability in the child. All congenital defects in children happen only in the first 7 years of your life. Okay? All congenital defects happen in children in the first 7 years. Your root chakra. Now, Tantra talks of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air and ether, isn't it? And according to Tantra, your root chakra is associated with element earth. When I say element earth, what comes to your mind? Rock, mountain, sand and bricks? Is it? None. How many of you eat supplements? Oh, so many. Almost everybody eats supplements, isn't it? But do you know why you are eating supplements? Do you know? You eat supplement because you think something is missing in your diet and you need to have something replenished, but you don't know exactly what is replenished. You see, whatever food we eat comes from earth, isn't it? What is earth? According to Tantra, we are the microcosm of the macrocosm. Macrocosm is the Mother Earth. Okay? What is Mother Earth made up of? Minerals, metals, flora and fauna. Okay? This physical body is also made up of minerals, metals, flora and fauna. This is what element earth is. You eat food, whether the food is vegetarian or non-vegetarian, it replenishes earth element in the body. Okay? And when you take supplements, because you feel you will be deficient of something, because your body is a balance of minerals, metals, flora and fauna like this heart is. So, now your root chakra also controls not only your physical body, it controls your skin, your hair, your bones and your immune system. If your health is not good, it is the responsibility of your root chakra. If your immune system is weak, like if somebody has asthma, bronchitis, people think it's heart chakra, isn't it? But it's your immune system which is weak. And that's why somebody has asthma, bronchitis. So these are the issues which is about root chakra. Now people talk of something called grounding. Okay? Grounding is associated with the root chakra. What does grounding mean to you? Being connected to earth?
Yes.
Tell me who's flying. Everybody is connected to earth by law of gravity, isn't it? So everybody is grounded. No. Grounding is being focused in the activity you are in, because what you flies in you is your mind. Okay? When you are doing something, your mind goes away in something else. You are not grounded. You lose ground and focus. And when you lose ground and focus, what happens? You are accident prone. You tend to make mistakes. This is what grounding is. Now also, Tantra talks of 5 energies. 5 energies are the energies associated with the chakra. You know, each of the chakra is an energy center. And energy at each of the chakra has a role to play. What is the role of energy to play at the root chakra? You know, you eat, you defecate. You drink, you urinate. Okay? If you are meditating, you get cosmic vibration from your crown chakra, moves in the body, gets eliminated from the root chakra. So the root chakra role is elimination. Root chakra role is elimination, and it is called in tantric terms apana vayu. Apana is the name of energy. I cannot give you any alternative. Vayu literally means wind, but it is used in the context of energy here. Now, this energy works on us like a flush valve. Like you are sitting here, if you need to go to the toilet, you can hold and control yourself and go and release at will, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So it's like a flush valve. But if your flush valve is leaking, what happens? If your flush valve is leaking, you have a continuous drip like in your toilet. Same way you have continuous leakage of energy from your root chakra. When you have continuous leakage of energy from root chakra, people suffer from a condition called chronic fatigue syndrome. Have you heard of it? Now, when you have chronic fatigue syndrome, you go to a doctor, what will they do? They may give you energy boosters and this, rest. But how many of you do yoga? In yoga, they teach you something called Mula Bandha. Have you heard of Mula Bandha? Mula Bandha is like Kegel exercise. Okay? When you do Mula Bandha, you can stop the leakage of energy from your root chakra. Now, my topic today is chakras, numbers, and planet. Now, where the numbers come from? Now, you have a birth number and a life number, isn't it? Birth number is 2 digits of the day you were born. You add it up and add it to come to single digit. That's your birth number. And your life number is 2 digits of the day, 2 digits of the month, and 4 digits of the year, all added up together adds up to your life number. Your birth number rules your life, especially for the first 30 years, and life number rules your life after 30 years. Okay? But there is an overlap, continuous overlapping. Now, each of your number, now, you know, if somebody has a different number, they have different temperament, isn't it?
What do you say the first one was what do you add up?
2 digits of the day you were born. Say you were born on 14th. So 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 is your birth number. Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to add up to the life number, you can add 2 digits of the day, 2 digits of the month, and 4 digits of the year. Add up all together, arrive at a single digit. Okay? Because you have to be between 1 and 9 number. Each of these numbers is associated with certain planets. And planets influence your chakras to give you the temperament, to give you the personality you are. Okay? Now, let me give you an example. Your root chakra is associated with number 9. Okay? 9 is the number of completion. Your body is complete. This number 9. That's why you have 9 openings. Okay? Now, 9 number is associated with planet Mars. Now, which color is Mars?
Red.
Which color is root chakra?
Red.
Okay. So this is how number 9 is associated with root chakra, and planet Mars influences your life. So people who have birth number 9 or the life number 9, the root chakra is their chakra of strength as well as weakness. They need to be watchful of their root chakra. They have to be conscious, they have to be focused, they need to be grounded. So this is how chakras work. Now after 7 years, 7 to 14 years is a phase, a child attains puberty. Okay? Puberty means a child's physical body is ready for procreation, isn't it? But they are not ready mentally and emotionally. They are not ready mentally and emotionally. Why? They are not having the maturity. Now this chakra is more important. I mean, it's about your sexuality, but more important part of this chakra is your emotional balance. This chakra is associated with element water. Like this earth is 2/3 of water, the body is also 2/3 of water. Where is the water in the body? Your blood, your lymph, and saliva, menstrual fluid, all the fluids. So there are 2 important fluids in the body. One is the blood, which moves in the closed vessels, arteries and veins, and your lymph, which flows everywhere in the body. Doctors don't understand the lymphatic system. If you have any lymphatic issue, they will cut it. And they will say, okay, I've done this. You have another issue, they will cut more, and they will keep cutting. This is what they understand, because they don't understand how the lymph moves in the body. Your lymph movement is controlled by your sacral chakra. Your lymph movement is controlled by your sacral chakra. Okay? That's why this chakra is more about emotional balance. Like the water on earth is influenced by the changing phases of moon, isn't it? People get high tide and low tide, you can see outside. Same way, if there is a full moon, how many of you feel emotionally disturbed? Isn't it? So, water in the body gets influenced by the moon phases also. Then water in the body is, one of my guru used to say entire world population can be divided into two categories of people. One category of people dominant in the left nostril, another category of people dominant in the right nostril. Does it make any sense to you? Now check, which nostril are you breathing from, left or right? You do not breathe from both the nostrils at any given time.
Right.
Your breathing nostril changes every 45 minutes. Yes. You breathe 45 minutes from the left nostril and 45 minutes from the right nostril. And there is a 15 to 20 minutes change over time. Okay? But it's not a perfect cycle. So some people breathe more from the left nostril and some people breathe more from the right nostril. And that makes your personality.
Wow.
When you are breathing from the left nostril, what are you breathing? You are breathing the energy of moon. Okay? And what does moon energy do? Moon energy makes you more emotional. So people who are left nostril dominant, that means they breathe instead of 45 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes from the left nostril and less from right nostril, we call them left nostril dominant. And left nostril dominant people, they are more emotional by nature. When people are emotional by nature, what happens? They are also prone to depressions. Now moon energy is cooling energy, isn't it? So these people tend to have low body temperatures. Moon energy also causes them to have low blood pressure. Okay? And these are the people who are prone to depressions. They are the people who do not accept responsibility for whatever is happening to them in life. They'll blame it on somebody else. They'll say, because of him, because of this, because of that, I am in this shit. I did not cause it, somebody else has done it to me. Okay? And then the right nostril dominant people, don't think they are any better. They are the cause of problem for the left nostril dominant. Because when they are right nostril dominant, they are breathing fire, isn't it? There's sun energy, and fire ignites your solar plexus. Okay? And solar plexus is about what?
Power.
Solar plexus is about your ambitions in life. Solar plexus is about your ambitions in life. When you are very ambitious, what happens? You push yourself and push everybody else around, isn't it? That's why I say right nostril dominant people are crazy.
Type A.
So they breathe fire. So what happens? Their liver gets heated. Touch right side of your belly and compare with the left side. If right side is hotter than the left, then you are right nostril dominant. When your liver is heated, what happens? You're prone to produce more cholesterol. Okay? When you are producing more cholesterol, what happens? Higher cholesterol becomes like gallstones. People who have gallbladder stones, they are people who are producing high cholesterol. That's why they have gallstones. These people are prone to hypertension and high blood pressure. When your liver is heated, it may cause acid reflux in you. People who develop acid reflux, people who have headaches and migraines, they are all these are the people who are very ambitious. Okay? Now, how many, like you people in yoga have been taught something called alternate nostrils breathing? Inhale from left, exhale to right, inhale from right, exhale to left. What does it do? It balances your breathing nostrils. And if you practice it regularly, half of your health problems will be over. Because right nostril dominant people also do not sleep well. Because their body is in the bed, but mind is busy planning. Okay? So if they focus on their breath, they will sleep easily. Your sacral chakra is associated with number 2. You know number 2? Moon. Now moon has 2 phases in Indian astrology, which is called Neptune and Pluto, Rahu and Ketu. So Rahu is associated with number 4 and Ketu is associated with number 7. So these 2 numbers also influence your sacral chakra. And another number which influences your sacral chakra is number 6. So 4 numbers influence your sacral chakra. That's why 90% of the population in this world have sacral chakra problems. Okay? Your solar plexus is ruled by number 1. Number 1 is sun. That's why you see people who are number 1, they are very ambitious. They want to be number 1 in whatever field they are in life. Okay? So number 1 and number 3. Number 3 is Jupiter. Jupiter is milder. Number 1, sun energy, they are very ambitious, very pushy and all that. Your lower 3 chakras are about your survival in the material world. Okay? Your lower 3 chakras are about your survival in the material world. That's why your Kundalini rises from the root chakra, goes up to solar plexus and goes down, because all of us need to survive. When your Kundalini crosses from solar plexus to heart chakra, your spiritual awakening happens. Now, everybody says heart chakra is dominant between the age of 21 to 28, and heart chakra is about love, isn't it? And people you love the most give you maximum pain in life. Why?
Right.
Am I right?
Yes, you are.
Why it happens? Because what you think of love is not actually love. That is your attachments to people and things. And when you have attachments to people and things, what you get in return is
Suffering.
pain, anguish and trauma. When you get pain, anguish and trauma, because you expect things when you love somebody, isn't it? So when they don't meet your expectation, you get hurt. Where do you hold that hurt? Heart chakra. When your heart chakra gets blocked over a period of time, what happens? The energy here affects the movement of lymph in your lymph node. They are axillary nodes. When these lymph nodes get blocked, the circulation of lymph in the chest and breast area gets affected. So the first sign a woman will feel is tenderness of the breast. If you ignore that, what will happen? You develop breast lumps, fibrocystic breast condition. And if you ignore that also, you ultimately lead to breast cancer. You can also feel the tightness of the upper back as a sign of your heart chakra blockage. If people do not understand that much, God has made this body very intelligently. You know why? Because like we talk of 5 senses, 5 senses? Mm-hmm. Your 6th sense is your clairvoyance, intuition, isn't it? Yeah. Which is your 7th sense? Your 7th sense is your common sense. And it is said that it is not so common. Why? Because you do certain things without realizing what you're doing. You breathe, and none of you is conscious of your breath. Do you breathe consciously? No. Now, all of you take shower? All of you take shower? Yes. Rub your body under shower? Isn't it? Mm-hmm. How many of you rub your lymph nodes? Okay. God has made this body very intelligently. He has placed all the lymph nodes in the front of the body. These are the major lymph nodes, inguinal nodes and axillary nodes. Okay? And the lymph nodes which are behind are in your neck, occipital, where your hands can reach. behind the knees, where your hands can reach. So, if you rub your lymph nodes, you will stay healthy. You will not get any health issues. You won't get aches and pains in the body. When you massage your lymph nodes here, you balance your sacral chakra also. When you massage your around the breast to the underarm, your breast stays healthy and your heart stays healthy. But people are not aware. Your heart chakra is associated with number 5, which is planet Mercury. Okay? And number 6, which is Venus, planet of love. Okay? So these are the 2 numbers which affect your heart chakra. Now your throat chakra. Throat chakra is between 28 to 35. Between the age of 28 to 35, what are we seeking in life? We are seeking success, isn't it? And your success is the result of your ability to communicate. If you are able to communicate well in your personal relationship, they will be successful. If you are able to communicate well in your business relationship or professional relationship, you will be successful there also. People are not able to maintain that balance. But there is one more aspect of throat chakra. Because your throat chakra gets affected by all the lower chakras. Your root chakra is physical body, physical stress, isn't it? When people are in the physical stress situation, fight and flight mode, how do they communicate? They don't communicate, they shout, isn't it? It affects their root chakra and throat chakra, get blocked. Your sacral chakra is emotional balance. When people are not able to express their emotions right, your sacral chakra gets blocked. These lymph nodes get blocked. Okay? When these lymph nodes get blocked, what will happen? Sacral chakra energy is affected. First sign in a woman is menstrual imbalance. Parents don't understand menstrual imbalance. They will take the child to a doctor who will give them pills. And you can be taking pills through your life. But that process doesn't stop. It may lead to uterine fibroids, polycystic ovaries, endometriosis, and all the issues affecting the fertility and your sexual organs. But there is one more aspect. Your body is like a bag of water, isn't it? When your lymph nodes are blocked, what will happen? People experience lower back pain. A lower back pain which will not resolve by anything. I was in Massachusetts a few years back. A chiropractor recommended one of his clients to come and see me. And this lady was seeing the chiropractor for past 5 years, once a week, for the lower back pain which was not resolving. When I had on the table, I checked her chakras. When after checking the chakra, I applied chakra oils on the chakras and feel the lymph nodes. So I felt her lymph nodes and I found emotional blockages. Okay, so I told her, you have emotional blockages. And she said, I don't have emotional blockages. I said, why? Oh, I have an excellent family relationship. I said, let me understand your family. She said, I have 2 sons who are very nice kids. They don't argue back. Me and my husband, we don't have arguments, we don't fight. So where is the question of emotional blockages? I said, you're right. But you are talking of all male members. I'm seeing emotional blockages in your left side of the body, which is your feminine side. You don't have a daughter, but you must have a mother, and you might have sisters also. She said, yes. I said, what about them? She said, I was 13 of the 14 children from a mother who never had time for me. Okay? And my sisters used to bully me when we were growing up. So when I grew up, I just walked out and never looked back. I said, great. You disconnected here. But they are all sitting here. Your issues are in your tissues. Your brain memory is limited, your body memory stores everything. Okay? So this is what happens. And now when this chakra gets blocked, what will happen to the throat chakra? These are the lymph nodes. These are called submandibular nodes. When these lymph nodes get blocked, what will happen? They affect your thyroid. So people who have thyroid problems, their thyroid cannot be fixed till the time their sacral chakra is fixed. Understand that. Your thyroid trigger is your sacral chakra blockage. Okay? Now, not only these, there are lymph nodes in the front of the ear, behind the ear. They are called your auricular nodes. Okay? When these lymph nodes get blocked, people suffer from a condition called tinnitus, ringing of the ears. Okay? Now your solar plexus also affects your throat chakra. What is solar plexus about? Solar plexus also holds your suppressed anger. When people are holding suppressed anger, their liver gets heated. When your liver is heated, you might have seen people with reddishness in the chin area. Have you seen people with the reddishness in the chin area? And these are the people who feel like grinding their teeth. Okay? So that is suppressed anger. When your heart chakra is blocked and your throat chakra is affected, because you are holding pain, anguish, hurt and trauma, you are not expressing it, you are holding, your lymph nodes here are blocked, your lymph nodes here are blocked, so your breast is tender. You know, I tell people, you can stand in front of the mirror and see how your lymph nodes are. If there's convex, your lymph nodes are blocked. If they're concave, you are fine. Okay? Now, women have a cushion called breast, men don't have a cushion. And don't think that men lymph nodes do not get affected. They get affected. They are very painful in some of the men. And when they are painful for a long period of time, they have arterial blockages. And they need to undergo bypass surgery. One more thing happens when your heart chakra is blocked. Have you heard a term called frozen shoulder? Frozen shoulder happens when people's heart and throat chakra is blocked. Because when the heart chakra and throat chakra is blocked, these lymph nodes, and these lymph nodes, they are all blocked, causing frozen shoulder. I was in Sydney, Australia. One lady came to me, she was suffering from frozen shoulder for past 8 years. She tried everything. She tried chiropractic, she tried massages, she tried everything, but nothing was working. Okay? So, this is what happens. But when she signed up with me, I cleared her chakra, I cleared her lymph nodes, and in the 3 sessions, her frozen shoulder disappeared. Okay? Now, worse happens when throat chakra is not connected with your third eye chakra. What is your third eye chakra about? Your third eye chakra is about intuition, clairvoyance. We say this chakra is the seat of Guru, the guiding principle. So you get thoughts and ideas. And when you get thoughts and ideas and you are not able to express your thoughts and ideas, what happens? Have you heard people talking, and you feel like you're telling them, okay, come to the point. They won't come to the point. They will keep beating around the bush, isn't it? So these are the people who do not have throat and third eye chakra coordinated. There's no age for the third eye chakra. Okay? You can have a child whose third eye chakra is open. That's why we call them indigo generation. When your third eye chakra is blocked, people suffer from conditions like schizophrenia, bipolar and all that. And they also, when the degeneration happens, people suffer from a condition called Alzheimer's. And ultimately, your crown chakra. Crown chakra is your point where consciousness came in. But consciousness has gone all the way down, settles as a kundalini. An entire journey of life, what we are trying to do, we are trying to raise this consciousness. People try different kind of spiritual practices, chanting, meditation. How many of you meditate? And does it really happen, or your body is there, mind is everywhere? That is called contemplation. Okay? So, if you want to meditate, the best thing is to do chakra chanting. Chanting is one exercise which sedates your mind and controls the diversion of mind. So when you do chakra chanting, you start with the third eye actually. Because third eye is the seat of the Guru. You invoke your Guru first, then the root chakra, sacral, solar, heart, throat and crown, and then you begin your meditation. First you chant all the chakra seats levels, go to the crown chakra and meditate. And best thing you could do is use the chakra oils. They are made on the principles of Ayurveda, using the elements associated with the chakra. You apply and meditate. You don't need anybody else to balance your chakras. Your chakras get balanced. If you want chakra meditation guideline, you can come to my booth, 28, and I can give you a leaflet which has chakra meditation guideline. That's for free. If anybody wants to buy my book on chakras and lymphatic system is depicted in my essential oils book, you can come and have a look at my products. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Dr. Ravi?
Yeah.
How many appointments do you have available this week? Are you doing appointments in the
Yes.
city?
Yeah. Monday to Wednesday.